Hello everyone, you all are most welcome in this class. Here we will discuss about norms and values. Earlier we discussed about social group, sociology, roles and status and socialization, and now we will discuss about norms and values. Many students are very much confused in this topic. Actually, we should understand conceptually what is norms and what is value. Students are getting confusion. Norms, in very short, norms it is rule, it is law. When you are doing any work, you need some law. With the help of that norms, that rules, you do the work. Suppose if you are studying with some norms. If you are sleeping, you are eating, you are walking on road, you have to walk on left side. That is norms. And value is also associated with norms. Norms means simply law, and by which we can achieve the goal, by which we do the work. But value is higher status, higher degree of norms. If someone, suppose someone is meeting to you and you greet with him, and if someone is meeting and greet with a higher level of degree, someone, suppose some passing is essential for sustaining in college. But if someone is passing with 40%, someone is passing 50%, someone is passing 70%, and someone has established 90%, that is value. This is the standard. Value is also a norms, but it is high standards of norms. This is the brief. Ideal rules are those standards of society and group. Acceptable behavior is norms, and standard behavior is value. So here we will look the characteristics of norms, part of our culture. Norms are part of culture. Robert Bierstead has divided the elements of culture into two parts: non-material elements and material elements. They have divided non-material elements into two parts: ideal rules and ideals. The normative rules are the normative rules governing the behavior of a person. These are rules, law, rituals, public practices, ethos, practice, tradition, prohibition. These are norms. Varieties. Norms have properties of diversities. These present different options under the special cultural law. So norms have diversities. Social rules. Norms are social rule. It includes various rules and by laws, big and small. Its subsistence is expected from all members of society. It is related to duty feeling. The power of the whole group and society is behind this. Everyone is expected to follow ideal rules. Norms for the existence of man. Norms are integral to human existence. It is means to fulfill human need. Way of life. Norm is the way of life of human. Its construction and development is based on factual circumstances. According to this, person does not have to make a special effort to conduct. Only they become familiar with the rules of our society, and it becomes natural to conduct accordingly. As a result, it becomes a method of living. Techniques of control. Norms is a major method of control mentioned by Kingsley Davis in his work. Social norms or rule are a type of control. So it is also a technique of human control. Rules which were expected to be followed by all members of society. This is the rules expected to all members of society to follow. Norms are relative, that is, do not apply equally to all persons or in all circumstances, are related to the sense of moral duty, social control. And Kingsley Davis states that two types of system are found in every society: normative order and factual order. The norm systems tell us how to behave, the ideal system, that is normative order, and factual order is that what society do in a fact, that is factual. The ideal system gives a sense of how to behave should be done, while the system as it tells what kind of behavior actually happen. There can be two types of behavior: compatible with social norms and unfavorable to social norms. In real case, a person can behave in accordance with the norms and also in accordance with without norms. So these are the social norms. Thank you. I think you could understand easily norms. And here, social value. The study of value is a matter of special importance in sociology. A special branch of sociology is the sociology of value, which studies the relationship of values and society. Value is the basis of society. The difference between human society and animal society is basically based on values. Values provide stability to society. It is the role of stability. Changes in these bring changes in the society. In sociology, value is a kind of criterion, but ordinary standards are not called values. Johnson is said to have high standard of quality. Those standards which achieve an ideal status in society are called values. With social value, we know which behavior is more expected of society. Values is always associated with what is more important for society. In other words, it can be said that the criteria which is not desirable for society is called value. Generosity, honesty, patriotism, truthfulness, humanity, and benevolence, charity, etc. are the values which are good to hear, good to talk, but are difficult to implement in your life. In this way, social values are the standard or assumption based on which we justify the quality, goals, means, and feeling. So, we can say in short, it is a standard behavior. Value is a standard behavior. And this has no limit. So we can judge this behavior or norms. Suppose someone take 80% marks in examination, someone takes 70% marks. So who take 80% marks have higher standard, higher value, and someone take 90% marks, his value or standard has become higher than 80%. So it is variable. And a standard of value is variable. And so Kingsley Davis said here, the social paradigm is a type of social control, human society, and thus these same control the behavior of its member in such a way that they continue to serve as a means of meeting of social needs, even if the animal are hindered by their zoological need. Kimball Young, social norms are group of expectation. Social norm is a form of standard practice. It is way of performing work which is accepted in our society. Sorry. Now, Radha Kamal Mukherjee work on value is very important. He has written a separate book on this topic. The structure of social value, which is unique in itself. Values are those social standards or ideal or goals that explain the relationship and behavior of human life. Sorry. For example, the value related to Hindu marriage is to get married in your caste and to consider marriage as a religious right. Consequently, the social impact of this value is that the feeling of separation between Hindus does not flourish. Some of the main definitions are as follows. According to Radha Kamal Mukherjee, values are desires and goals recognized by society, desired through the process of internalization, learning of or socialization, and which become symbolic preference, norms, and aspirations. In word of Johnson, values can be defined as assumption or criteria that can be cultural or personal. It is an assumption also. It is not real. Sometimes someone say be honest. Someone say be religious. That is the value. Social value are social standards. Must remember these points. There is consensus among the group about social value. Behind the social values, there are emotions. Social values are dynamic, changeable. Characteristic of social value, dynamicity and changeability. Cultural elements. Just look the headline. And you can pause and write these universalities. Social value has the character of universality. Symbols. Values are expressed through symbol. All types of foundations are symbolic. Acquisition of value is possible only through symbol. Clarifying the symbols, Mukherjee wrote, values are the vehicle of communication and control of human relations. Variability. Variation in social value is found. Social values are considered important for social welfare and social need. Here you must remember social welfare is associated with value. These are the concept of value. So, in short, norms is the way how to behave, and value is the higher standard way, higher standard of norms. Suppose you have to greet someone. How you greet someone? You greet someone in a normal way, in a general way. You greet someone in a very enthusiastic manner, in a very high standard manner. In Indian society, you touch the feet and greet and do namaskar. That is high standard value. So, value and norms is very simple way of doing work, and value is high standard of norms. So, I think you could understand easily about norms and value. These are very important for point of view of examination. In all, in UGC NET as well as in an academic exam, it is very important topic. So, you must understand the norms and value. Thank you very much.